Something to cheer about. 5 more seasons of Schwarbombs are on the way. Coming up, the details on the deal that's keeping the Phillies slugger in red pinstripes.
Plus, plans for Rocky. We all know the statue atop the Art Museum steps. We're going to tell you what the city of Philadelphia wants to see happen with the local landmark.
And first of its kind cookie. What Oreo is bringing to a supermarket store shelf near you. Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It is Wednesday, December 10th, 2025.
Hey, everyone. I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And
Looks like we're having some technical issues here, and it's not that we forgot our names. Because we are live on streaming right now as we work to figure this thing all out. But Kyle Schwarber for 5 more seasons is huge for the Phillies. This is one of those things we didn't know was possible.
This is one of the things we have to get you up to speed with. You got to know about this. But first, we're going to start in East Germantown, where people on one block, they are stunned to learn of their neighbor. One of them was killed in a raging fire. Several homes burned for hours on Lambert Street Tuesday. We get the latest now from NBC 10's Lili, Zheng.
This morning, fire officials have not confirmed whether the 70-year-old woman that they were looking for yesterday is, in fact, the body that they pulled out of this home behind us yesterday. Now, relatives and neighbors, they are fearing for the worst this morning. They've been holding out hope that she wasn't in this home here. It's been gutted, as you can see, from the fire, which also damaged some homes next door.
Anybody in here?
Cell phone video shared by a neighbor. The fire broke out around 11 yesterday morning at this home on North Lambert. Fire officials don't know how it started yet. Family members tell us at least one man was inside. For hours, crews searched for a 70-year-old woman who neighbors and family say also lived here. We spoke with her niece during the search. And as we wait for the identity of the person found inside of the home to be released, we also know that a firefighter was hurt during this process. That firefighter, we're told, is expected to be okay. Meanwhile, the American Red Cross says it is assisting 12 people displaced by this fire. Reporting in East Germantown, Lili Zheng, NBC 10 News.
President Trump tested his message on affordability here in Pennsylvania yesterday.
In a speech at Mount Airy Casino Resort in Mount Pocono, he tried to convince a crowd the economy is already getting better.
I have no higher priority than making America affordable again. They caused the high prices, and we're bringing them down. It's a simple message.
The president highlighted what he considered accomplishments, including tax cuts for certain groups and eliminating taxes on tips and overtime. But he also called affordability a made-up issue and even made fun of Democrats for talking about it.
But Democrats talking about affordability is like Bonnie and Clyde preaching about public safety.
And while the president said the economy is a fake issue, the latest NBC poll shows it's very real for most Americans. It shows 66% of Americans feel Trump has fallen short of their expectations on inflation and the cost of living. The big story dominating the local sports scene here in Philly, Kyle Schwarber staying in the red uniform.
Yeah, that's right. We are getting 5 more years of Schwarbombs. Today, we're expecting to hear from Kyle Schwarber after he agreed to a 5-year, $150 million deal to stay with the Phils. NBC 10's Neil Fischer is outside Citizens Bank Park with reaction.
It was a top priority for the Phillies this offseason to get Kyle Schwarber back in the building. There were other teams that were vying for Schwarber to come to their city. The Baltimore Orioles offered Schwarber the same amount of years, the same amount of money as the Phillies, but Kyle Schwarber ended up deciding to come back to Philadelphia and back to Citizens Bank Park. 5 years, $150 million deal. The 32-year-old is coming off the best season of his career. As an all-star, Schwarber played in all 162 games, hit 56 home runs, and drove in 132. He was second in MVP voting, only behind Shohei Ohtani. Phillies fans are glad he'll be back in the lineup, and with the big contract comes big expectations.
I'm like, hallelujah, they signed him. I was afraid he was going elsewhere and going to destroy us. Now he's one of us. He signed, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy, very fortunate. He's the home run king. He's our marquee player. He's throwing down with us. He believes in us. We need a little help in other areas. This team is now World Series title, contenders for the next several years, I believe.
And as Schwarber was rewarded for his performance, so was manager Rob Thompson. The Phillies and Thompson agreed to an extension through the 2027 season. Thompson is just the 4th manager in MLB history to take his team to the playoffs in each of his first 4 seasons. He's won 346 games with the Phillies, which ranks 2nd since taking over in 2022. Now the organization shifts their focus to others that have entered free agency, including JT Realmuto and Ranger Suarez. The MLB winter meetings continue in Orlando. We'll see if a deal can be reached. Reporting in South Philadelphia, Neil Fischer, NBC 10 News.
Delaware County residents are expected to find out tonight whether another big tax hike's on the way.
County Council is slated to vote on its budget. That includes a proposed 19% property tax increase. 19% is about $188 more each year for homeowners. It would be the second straight year with a significant tax hike. Tonight's meeting is set for 6 p.m. We're going to let you know how it turns out.
We have a first peek at what Center City's iconic Wanamaker building is shaping up to look like in the future. These are new renderings from the owner of the historic building on 13th Street. Plans call for the former Macy's space on the first 3 floors to be split up into several smaller retail spaces. The majority of the upper floors would be loft apartments. There'd also be a new rooftop bar. The Philadelphia Historical Commission must approve the plans. Construction could begin early next year.
Philadelphia's art director wants to keep the Rocky statue at the top of the Art Museum steps. You may have noticed there are 2 Rocky statues near the museum right now. One at the top is owned by the city, and another at the foot of the steps is alone. The goal is to keep the statue at the top of the steps, then return the other one after an exhibition inside the Art Museum. The plan will be presented to the Art Commission in a meeting today.
That's right.
Hey, you could become a multimillionaire tonight.
That's right. A massive Powerball jackpot's up for grabs. The new jackpot's $930 million, and the money could be yours, Erin. Tonight's drawing is at 11 p.m. We'll have those numbers for you on NBC 10 News at 11 o'clock. Could be mine, too.
I just feel like I'm wasting money at this point, so I'm probably going to sit this one out.
But you know what? We will think that until we win. Then we're not wasting.
I love the positive thinking. I love it so much.
It's an addict's.
You know what I could do with all the $2? Think about how many times this bad boy has rolled over.
Yeah, what could you?
You could buy something.
Right.
Something.
Socks. You could buy something like that. Yeah, cool.
Well, no, way more than socks.
How many times have you played?
It's not how many times I've played. It's how many times you guys have played.
That's good.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
As a collective.
Yes. So, yeah, play if you want. Somebody's going to win it.
You could buy groceries. Instacart shoppers are paying different prices, too, for the same items.
Okay, this is annoying for a lot of people. Researchers asked hundreds of shoppers to add the same items to their carts from the same exact stores. Almost 75% of the tested items were offered at different price points to different customers. In one case, the same dozen eggs were listed at 5 different prices. Instacart denies the results. It says prices never change in real time, including in response to supply and demand. This would be infuriating.
Sure.
And how do you get the higher price or the lower price? Are you not as valued a customer?
Yeah, is it depending on the city that you're in? That's my guess.
But they said same stores, same time, just different people.
Then I don't know.
The first one, do you get the lowest price?
There were allegations about this on one of the major online retailers that we all know and use, that it happens based on your past history shopping. That if you were interested in something, put it in your cart. The next time you look, that cart item will be down, just to convince you to buy it. Yep.
Yeah, but Instacart, isn't that more of an immediate thing? Like, I need these eggs. I need the eggs. I'm not going to put it in the cart and then walk away.
It's interesting they deny it.
Yes.
Which is really interesting. It's a bold statement. It makes me wonder about where all these people got these prices, and
yes,
it's so interesting.
I would like to see more of the research.
An investigation. It's not happening.
Yeah. So.
Strong.
We'll see. Yeah. Hey, the food maxing trend reached new heights in 2025.
Yeah, Grubhub says it saw an increase in orders that were nutritious and functional this past year. In its 2025 delivered report, Grubhub says beans were one of the top ordered items. The list also includes protein-labeled grocery items, chicken nuggets, electrolyte drinks. Tinned fish purchases went up 209% over 2024 as well.
Hey, we're just weeks away from 2026, and that means a lot of people are already thinking about their New Year's resolutions.
Yeah, most people will be making changes with their wallets. The top resolution for 2026, putting more money into savings, improving overall health, spending more time outdoors, strengthening mental health, followed right behind. The study was done by Talker Research on behalf of Talkspace. Yep, saving more money is important. Yeah. You got to be able to make more money, though, to do that. Yeah. So it's a challenge. All right, now something for cookie lovers who want to cut back on sweets.
Interested to know how you feel about this. Oreo's bringing 0 sugar cookies.
I'm all for it.
Really?
Oh, my God, yeah.
To the U.S. What do they taste like?
That mega stuff?
Well, what do they taste like? They're already available in Europe and China.
I'm all for it.
company says they're going to hit store shelves in regular and double stuffed versions next month. For comparison, regular Oreos contain about 13 grams of added sugar. You're an Oreo guy. You like Oreos.
And that's each individual cookie's 13 grams? That's crazy.
Right, but you got it. What are you going to sweeten it with? Some added,
That's what I'm guessing.
You have to sweeten it somehow, or else it's not a cookie. It's hard bread.
Is it even bread?
I mean, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You
I don't
know
what you do.
It's savory if you don't add the sugar.
Yeah, it's the stuffing. That's the
the
sugary part. So what do you substitute?
Is it? Is that what
I imagine it's most of it. Yeah, at least for me. I have the mega stuff. I'm sick in the head.
So
I like the mega stuff.
Are you going to try it?
Sure,
If you get a bag, I want to try one just to see what it tastes like. See what they're eating over in Europe.
Put it in the snackle box for sure.
Okay. That's a whole nother thing. Some inmates out of South Carolina prison, they're not getting the holiday feast they were hoping for.
Look at this. The Department of Corrections took these photos of the delivery items that were dropped by a drone above the prison Sunday morning. Along with the steak and crab legs, there were Old Bay seasoning, several cartons of cigarettes, and 2 bags of marijuana. So there's that.
They wanted to have a good old time with some crab legs and steak.
So the prison intercepted that one.
Yeah, got it. All right, that does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Erin Coleman, I'm Keith Jones. Remember, you can get NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app. Catch us weekday mornings from 5 to 7 a.m. on the air. Have a great day.
See ya.